host Todd Marinovich, who has had a football career riddled with controversy, returned to football. August 31, 2017, Richard Louis/the Desert Sun former NFL and USC quarterback Todd Marinovich, who spent most of the past 18 months in the desert for drug addiction rehabilitation, is back in jail after being arrested in Orange County last week. Marinovich, who got local attention in September by playing for the Desert's developmental football team, the SoCal Coyotes, was arrested March 19 and released after posting bail, according to Orange County jail records. He was arrested again March 23 and remains in custody at the Central Men's Jail in Santa Ana, the same city where he was a high school football star at modern day. More, the rehabilitation of the Todd Marinovich, embattled QB thriving in desert recovery community. No further details on why he was arrested were available, but Marinovich was in the middle of a 2-year probation sentence handed last March after his notorious August 2016 arrest where he was found naked wandering in a stranger's backyard in Irvine with a paper bag of drugs and syringes in his wallet. Marinovich was sentenced to 90 days in jail, but could avoid jail time if he had a successful rehab and stayed out of any legal trouble for 36 months. In a wide-ranging interview with the Desert Sun last August, Marinovich said that the August 2016 arrest was the lowest point of his 30-plus years of drug addiction. At the time of the interview, Marinovich had been sober for just over a year, and he felt like this particular rehab attempt was different. He said he had bought into the recovery lifestyle like never before. Todd Marinovich, former quarterback for USC and the Raiders, warms up for his first professional game in 17 years. Marinovich quarterbacks for the SoCal Coyotes developmental pro league team. They beat the California Sharks 73-0. Photo, Richard Louis/the Desert Sun. I have a playbook now that allows me to respond to life, because here's the deal, life is always going to be throwing things at you, he said. If it is ever where things are going well, it's not going to stay like this for long. And so, it's how I react or respond to it that is the magic in it. And I have a game plan now that I've never had. Part of living in the desert and going through rehab year included joining the Desert's developmental football team, the SoCal Coyotes. Marinovich made news when he played in the season opener for them September 3 and through 7, 2 counts. He said it was the first football game of any sort he had played while sober since he was 15 years old. Despite the successful outing, he never played again for the team. Marinovich and the Coyotes cited a shoulder injury that kept him from competition. More, Todd Marinovich throws 70 TDs and returned to competitive football with SoCal Coyotes. More, Todd Marinovich sidelined by sore shoulder, won't play in Coyotes game Saturday as of August. Marinovich was separated from his wife, Alexandria, with whom he has 2 children under the age of 10. He said that his children were a driving force for him to get his life in order. My kids are my major motivator for me moving out to the desert to try to change my life, he said last August. I don't know if I would have done it if they weren't here, but 100% I think kids, for somebody that's struggling with the illness, is a motivator. Is it enough? No. But seeing them get older so quickly, it was a real blow to me to see that they were just babies and now kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade. I saw their childhood slipping before my very eyes and I said, I gotta do something before I miss it. Todd Marinovich, former quarterback for USC and the Raiders, in action against the California Sharks in the first quarter on Saturday, September 2, 2017 in Indio, California. Marinovich quarterbacked his first professional game in 17 years, leading the SoCal Coyotes to a 73-0 victory. Photo, Richard Louis/the Desert Sun. Marinovich started at quarterback for 2 years at USC, leading the Trojans to a Rose Bowl win over Michigan in 1990 after being named the UPI and Sporting News College Freshman of the Year for the 1989 season. He was drafted in the first round, number 24, by the Los Angeles Raiders, but he flamed out in the pros, mostly because of his drug addiction. He played in a total of 8 games, over 2 years, completing 104 of 205 passes for 1,345 yards, 8 TDs, 9 INTs. The Raiders sent him to the Betty Ford Clinic in the desert in 1991, but he said he didn't take that seriously. The Raiders sent me. I was definitely not ready for rehab then. Not too many 21-year-olds are, Marinovich said. It was a 45-day inpatient treatment, and I couldn't wait to get out. I was surrounded by all these old guys who were, well, the same age I am now. And I sat around the circle, going, yeah, thanks for the horror stories, but what happened to you isn't going to happen to me. And then it did, and worse. According to the jail records from his arrest last Friday, Marinovich's scheduled release date is May 3.